Everyone. All right, great to have you guys here. We are doing intuitive business reading. So if you are just tuning in, say hello, welcome. Say hey, where you may be tuning in from. And if this is your first time, say it's your first time. You've been here before, welcome back. Okay. And I guess I got two cards today, and I wasn't sure which one to use. Maybe we use both. Okay. All right. So as you guys joining in, again, we are doing two business readings. So if you have a business question, you can type below. Or if you just want a general reading, you just say yes reading, okay? And I'm just going to give me a moment here. Just going to see you guys' comments. Refresh the screen a little bit here. And awesome. All righty. So welcome everyone. We are doing two business readings today. Awesome. Let me see. All righty. So welcome everyone. Let me turn that volume off so we don't get the feedback. Okay. So again, guys, welcome. We are doing two business readings today. So if you have a specific question, you can type in your specific question below, and I'll tune in to see what messages come in to share with you. They use my skill sets as an intuitive business coach, a healer, and also a channeler. And if you just want a general reading, you can just type in yes reading to see what messages coming in to share with you guys. Okay. So for those of you guys just new, I want to welcome you all here to the community. My name is Jenny, and I'm an intuitive business coach and a master healer, and I usually work with my we a dual husband-wife team with my husband, and we specialize in supporting other coaches and healers to launch and to grow their business to six figures, doing with a love, with more income, impact, and freedom. And one of the things we do for our community is these intuitive business readings, and among other things. Okay. So again, if you're just tuning in, you just say hello, perhaps where you may be tuning in from, and your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Okay. Awesome. So what I'll sense first is to do a group reading for everyone. Again, those of you guys are tuning in now or on the replay, you can watch. It's going to be relevant for you, okay, as you tune in to see what resonate with you. So first, I'm going to just see. Let me see which one. I want to go with this first, okay? This angelic guidance card, okay? And so let me just tune in. I'm just sense today we're going to go for number 3. So we'll pick 3 cards. Okay, I'll put it here on my table, and then we're going to look together. Okay. All right. So what I like to usually do is I have the card face down, and I'll tune in to see what messages coming in to share with everyone, and then from that place we'll look at the cards together. Okay. So. Very good. So the first and foremost things I'm getting is it's very, very important as we're moving through this this next phase in our life, next phase in our business, next phase in our economy, okay, on the planetary consciousness. It's important that we continue to really, really lean in and to trust, okay? Actually, more so, very important to really important to check in with yourself. Where are you? How are you viewing everything? Okay, and where is your perspective? Where is your focus? Where is your attention? Okay, is it from a place of possibilities? Come from a place of of unlimited possibilities? I can be successful. I get what I want, kind of thing. Not from a place of the ego, like striving, efforting, kind of thing, but from a place of I know I'll be supported. Okay, so I feel that's what spirit source are. The angels are reminding us, okay, to really tune in back and say where are we paying our attention? Where are we focusing? Now, on the other side of where we're focusing, even we focus on the success, we focus on the clients coming in our business and that kind of thing. But if we keep telling our stories, when we start having doubts and we start having fears and we have these limiting experiences, and then that just show us, even though we're focusing here, but our energy is not in alignment. So it's important that everything come into alignment, okay? And so. And if you do fall off the wagon, which this is easy said than done, right? It's important that we pick back up, okay, and we choose from this moment. We choose from this moment again. Where are we focusing attention, and And what is it we choose? Okay, we can choose to focus on a limited version of us, or we can choose to focus on a limitless version of us. Does it make sense? Okay, so that's what's coming in to share. So in any part that resonate with you, please do share. And we'll look at the cards together. Again, it's so important to trust the process, and it's important to really focus on our perspective. Okay, and especially when we think of like there's no way out of this, that's limited. Okay, so that's you know that you're focusing on the limited version of you. When you know, I don't know how to get out of this, but I know there's a way. Okay, I know that I'm always loved, I'm always supported, that the universe got my back. Then you can start to see the different perspectives, opportunities. People come to your life, you hear messages, and then perhaps it's mentors, coaches, and people that come into your life as you invest in yourself, as you invest in them, as it resonates with you. Again, just continue to follow our heart, follow our passion. This is very important. This is a time where it's important that we really need to fine tune our inner knowing and really trust that and keep following that, even though those people around us may not see it or agree with it, whatever, it doesn't matter. It comes back to it comes back to your inner knowing, and it takes courage for us to keep following that. Okay, so that's what comes in. So we have 3 cards here. Okay, so the first one is listen. And this is a group reading for everyone. Again, those of you guys just tuning in, by the way, we are doing 2 business readings. So if you have a business question, you can tap in your specific question. I'll tune in to see what spirit source want, channel information coming through. And also they usually use my guidance as a business coach and a healer, and also a psychic medium to kind of share with you guys. Okay, you can type that question there. Or if you just want a general reading, see what message is coming in for extra confirmation, whatever, you can just type in yes reading. Okay, so the first card of the 3, today we picked 3 cards. This is for a group collective reading, okay? And the first one is listen, okay? Again, I kind of touch base towards the end of the message. It's really important to listen to your heart, to have the courage to follow that, because there may not be other people that may not agree with you, may not agree with you, may not support you, but it's important that you follow your heart. Okay, and sometimes it's easier said than done when other people agree with us, but can you follow your heart when other people are not seeing that already? Okay, very good. Is that making sense, guys? Is that resonating with you? Okay, and then the next card is a new partner. So what I'm sensing, this is, again, as you're tuning into the possibilities, okay, those people that has been in your life, perhaps in the past, that you haven't, maybe you can kind of have some acquaintances or know them a little bit, but you haven't, really fully connect to them and to get to know them more. That may come forth again to rekindle the relationship, okay, and go deeper. Or again, I'm not just talking about romantic partners, but also in business relationships, okay? And then on the other side is I sense that there may be new partners, as in mentors, as in coaches, as in healers, that can come into your life to take your business to the next level, okay? Does it make sense, right? Because sometimes, where we are is where we are. And again, if things were to work already, it has already worked. So something, if it's not working, then we keep doing the same thing, then we hit the definition of insanity. Okay, so again, just really be open to be guided to how spirit, God source guides you. And again, it's not like how I feel and how things have worked out for me and many other people, is that we just take one step and the next step will be shown, and the next step will be shown. Okay, so if we wait for all the pieces on the path to be laid out, we will be waiting to the kingdom come. And that's not how spirit works with us. It's right. It's about the journey. It's not so much of the destination, get over there, but the journey of getting there. So it's really, really important that each and every one of us really step in and really step in and have the courage to listen and to follow heart and to take that next step. And then from that next step, once you're there, then trusting and again, the guides will show you the next one, okay? And seeing that everything that you have done up to this point had got you here where you are. So nothing's in vain. There's no wrong decisions or anything like that. It's just learnings, right? It's learning. And I know I'm the first one to also admit that it's hard. This is hard. It's not easy, right? It's not easy, but this is, if we keep coming back to this knowing, then we'll be further along than anything. Okay. All right. So again, guys, welcome. And how are we doing? And is that resonating with you? Give us a heart, give us a love and like, that kind of thing. Okay. And again, if you're just tuning in, we are doing into business reading. If you have a specific question, you can type in your specific question in this this short period of time. Let's see what comes in to share with you. And if you just want a general reading to see what guidance messages coming in for you, you can type in yes reading. Okay. And the last card of the group reading is play. So I don't think we need to explain this much further, but it's important to remind each and every one of us to come back to that, connect to that joy, connect to that play, connect to that, how is it like? Why are you doing all of this anyway, right? Sometimes we think it's to help our clients. Sometimes we think it's because we need to make the money to pay our bills and to travel, that kind of thing. But after all of that, what is really matters, okay? And more what's coming through is like it's really coming back to you and your family, right? To you and your family. First and foremost, your relationship with yourself and your relationship with your loved ones. And that's probably the most important thing, because it's not until we have news of, like, for example, yesterday we were on a business success membership call, and one of the participants, just got news that one of her beautiful aunt passed away, and it's just like she was like a second mother to her. And it's in moments like this, and that we really go within ourselves and see what is really important, why we're doing what we're doing, right? Why we're doing what we're doing. And also recently, one of our dear friend, I think I made a post on my profile, passed away. And it was so beautiful, just really coming back, connecting back within, coming back, connecting within why we're doing what we're doing and what's really, really important, okay? And loving what we do. I think that's the most important thing, because he's a very talented photographer, and everywhere that I see him, he always have his camera with him. So it's just an extension of who he is, right? The same thing for us, is we really want to do something. We really want to connect back to our passion, and what is that life that lights us up, even if we're doing for free, right? It just really lights us up. So again, sometimes we think, that we need to do this for X, Y, Z reasons, but the most important reason is to do it for yourself, right? To bring that joy. And that's what, our angels and spirit, want us to have, right? To have joy and to have fun. And again, it's easier said than done. So just remind to come back to connect to the play. And if watching kids play, your own kids, or go to the playground, watch other kids, or watch funny videos, or whatever that is, that can really bring you back to that connection to the joy in the play, because joy and gratitude are frequencies of abundance and prosperity and wealth. Okay. All right. So how we doing, everyone? Again, if you are watching this, if live right now, if you have a business question, you can type in your business question below. And in this moment, I'll tune in to see what information I'm channeling through. That use my experiences as a business coach, a healer, and a psychic medium to kind of come in to share with you. If you want just a general reading to see what message come in for you, you can type in yes reading. Okay. And let me take a look here. Where are we at? Okay, awesome. So good morning, or afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. We have an international tribe here. So the first one I see is coming up is Charmaine. Okay, and I would love a reading. All right, Charmaine, let me just see what comes in to share with you. And I just want to share, say hello to Jennifer, Mary, Charmaine, Sheba. All right, and we see some folks here in IG too. Okay, awesome. All right, so let me see what comes in to share with you. Okay. All right, Charmaine, I don't know what you've been thinking of or what you feeling, but I feel that spirit, source, and angels want you to really get this, that to remember to trust, okay, believe in yourself. And that they also, the first thing that comes through is that trust and you got this, okay, you got this. So maybe there's some doubts or some worries or maybe something like that you may be experiencing, I don't know, recently or what, but that's what the reassurance coming in is really trust, believe in yourself, and also to know that you got this. Okay, know that you're gonna come out on the other side fine. Okay, is that making sense? Okay, as I'm tuning in, I feel a little bit of sadness. You may feel sadness, or you may feel frustration, or what other emotions you may feel. But I'm feeling that and sensing, I'm picking some of that up as I'm tuning into you. Okay, and just as you're in this space right now, just really important to take some deep breaths. Okay, and I feel like you can just more grounded in the heart space. I feel not quite fully grounded. So take some deep breaths and just allow, even if we do this by ourselves, sometimes it's hard. And I'm holding the space for you guys to really tap and tune in. There we go. Very good. Now, from this place, we can start to feel the deeper knowing, the guidance, and the resonations. And maybe if you are intuitive, you may even get some clarity and some intuition coming into that. Perhaps it may be a little harder when we're in our own way, right? So that's what's coming in so far for you. Let me see what else coming in for you. Yeah, I think it's coming back to, even though there may be other things you may be concerned about, right? Nothing works until we can fully coming back into trusting and believing ourselves and trusting and believing in the universe, okay? Because we can do all kinds of strategies and business, different starting business, whatever. But if we don't fully come back to that foundation, just like building a house, and then the other stuff is not going to work, okay? Or it's not going to work as effectively, or we're just going to sabotage it somehow because we have some doubts and some fears that is actually overtaking us, right? And we're focusing on a limited version of us instead of the limitless version, the unlimited version of us. Okay, is that making sense for you, my dear? And any parts of this message so far resonate with you, let us know, right? I'm just in this open space and beautiful open space to allow the information to drop in, and that's what's coming through, and I speak that. Okay. All right, the card for you. Look at this, right? Interesting enough. I just love how spirit coordinate everything, right? And I haven't seen you in a while, and or if this is your first time, I'm not sure. The spirit source kind of nudge you nudging you. It's like, come today, come to get this message, or come to hear. And many of you, some often said, I don't know what, I normally don't catch you live, or it's been a while since I come here, and I'm glad I can, because it's exactly what I need to hear. So this message coming through for you is there's nothing to worry about. Okay, there's nothing to worry about, and just really feel this resonance, right? This resonance that you can't understand and you can't explain it, but there's a part of you that feel that, and I'm sensing there's more. There's a part of me. It's almost that there's almost a sense of deep resonance. Okay, I feel that you kind of feel that too. So really, really breathe that in, and thanking your high guidance and your angels and your spirit team for guiding you and supporting you, and to share with you that trust, believe in yourself, and that you got this and you're going to be okay. All right. So how's that for you, my dear? I'd love to hear your feedback on that. And again, anyone of you guys, any part of this message, right, is resonating with you, take that as your message. Okay. Let me plug my, there we go, computer on. Awesome. Ooh, all right, where we are going next. Okay. And Jermaine said, thank you. You are welcome. And is that hitting home for you? Is that making sense for you, my dear? Okay. I'd love to hear that from you. All righty. So Mary said, aloha, and may I have a reading? Okay, awesome. So let me see what comes in. Well, today we're going to stick with this right now. It may change later, okay? So let's see what Mary, for a message from Mary, okay? Yeah, so for you too, Mary, I'm getting the first thing coming through is that you got this. Okay. Spirit angels want you to know that you got this. Okay. And I'm sensing there's a little bit some worries, so maybe some doubts, maybe something, that in the air, that the energy I'm picking up, right? And what I'm sensing, Spirit Source want you to know is that you got this. You got that things will be okay. Okay. Things will be okay. It may not be the way that you wanted things to be, right? Again, that's our expectations. Okay. But trust and know that the overall scheme of things, you're going to be okay, right? I saw something on Facebook, someone wrote, and let me see if I can paraphrase it. Is that if you can just hang on there long enough to see the plot, that everything is working out for you in the end. Something like that. You know how you watch a movie and the hero goes through so many challenges and ups and downs, and go down, down, down. You think, oh my God, that's the perfect movie is the cartoon movie Sing, Sing. Okay, if you haven't watched that, I think Sing one, the first, it's just so when that Corolla, I think it's called, his business, his what was that? His theater, he just went, basically corrupt. I mean, crumbled, and it feel like it couldn't go even worse, anything worse than that, right? You can't go lower than that. And then, and it does. And it's like, and then at the end, it's just so beautiful how everything just built back up in the community, and so. What's coming through, I'm sharing this with you. Any parts of us in our life and our business, when we feel like it can't get worse than this, or how what am I to do of this, right? What am I to make of this? Knowing that and trust and just seeing that there is a happy end of the movie for you, and that you got this, and that Spirit is guiding you and supporting you. And even just for you right here today, I haven't seen well, maybe I don't know, it's your first time, but we haven't seen you. I'm really bad with names, so forgive me. Is for us to really get this message and to come back again, to get back on the horse and know that, yes, I'll be okay. I just need to keep listen to my heart, keep following my heart, and then and take one step at a time. Just take one step at a time. Let me just see what card coming in to share with you. Okay, so the card here for you that came out for you, my dear Mary, is to go for it. Okay, so whatever that is, that you may be some worries and doubts, and especially something that you've been wanting, and that it's been in your heart, and you feel a resonance of it, and there's a part you really want to do that, but there's some rational mind thing, I don't know how that's going to work. Will that work out? And with the finances and things like that, Spirit sources, really listen to your heart and go for that. And I feel in this moment right now, you're really connected to the heart space. Okay, that's awesome. And tune in and ask yourself, is this for me? Is this for me? Is this something for me? Okay. And then when you're in this beautiful space, you are not in your head, you're in the heart space. I can sense you're in the heart space right now. So you can take advantage of that space and really tune in and get that knowing for yourself too. Okay. Is that making sense, my dear? And again, love to hear how that is for you, and how's that resonating with you. Okay. And I guess because I'm here just literally sharing the message, and whatever comes through, I'll speak that. Okay. And I just love sometimes is that the extra, the confirmations you guys seeing how is that resonating with you, and it just lights me up. Okay. I think Shemaine says something. Let's see here. Oh, Shemaine earlier says, so good. The carpool was exact reminder and confirmation. There's nothing to worry about. OMG. So Shemaine, thank you so much for that beautiful share comment, right? And actually sometimes we would, to piggyback on that, we just need extra confirmations. Okay. We know this, but sometimes it's a part of us feeling like, well, I don't know if I'm in my head or what. And we just need extra confirmation. And a little, I don't know anything about what you're dealing with or what you're going through in a sense, but that's a message coming through, and that to show you that Spirit is working with you. Okay. And good to see you, Taylor. Good to see you. And Mary said, yes, thank you for the reading. It resonates. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. All right, guys, if you are just coming in, we are doing 2 business readings. So if you have a business question, type in below, and I'll tune in to see what message is coming through. I feel sometimes Spirit use my skill sets as a business coach, and and a healer, and also as a psychic medium. And you can type it in below. And if you just want a general reading, you see what message is coming through for you as of today, then you can type in yes reading. Okay. And for those of you, and sometimes, sometimes it feels like, well, I'm not speaking too much about the business, but perhaps what's most important right now is for us to get our mindset and for us to get our energy up par first before we can even do anything. Because sometimes we may talk about strategies and things like what we need to be, need to work on, but then you're not in the space to even, go there. So that's why sometimes I don't go into the strategies. Does that make sense? So because that's probably one of those, we don't even have the ears to hear or the energy to embrace it, okay, in the moment. So all right. Oh yeah, so let me just put this here. And those of you that are coaches and healers and would like to, launch or scale your business and fill up your one-on-one or group coaching program, I put in there. Actually, let me put it in here. Oh, actually, okay, I think it's showing up. Okay. All right. So you can grab my free ebook. Okay. And we kind of walk you through the different aspects of business, where it's from niching, messaging, your offer, pricing, and there's also templates that you can fill in to help you with that, and how to launch and to grow your business. So you can grab that in the link there. But just in case, purposeofprofitscoaching.com/ebook, and you can also see it in my bio. Okay. Awesome. Okay, again, guys, we have some new folks coming in, so want to welcome you guys to the Intuitive Business Reading for coaches and healers. Again, if you would like some support, some guidance, type in your question, and I'll do my best to see as many as I can get to in this time. Okay, let's see where we are going next. Let's see here. I believe it's Sylvia. Catch my eyes next. So I would like a card about my marriage and business. Okay, so let's see. I'm tuning in into you, Sylvia, and to see what messages are coming in for you. So the first couple of things coming in for you, Sylvia, is to trust. Okay, it's really important to trust. Okay. And then to use this opportunity to do the inner work and to heal, okay, and give yourself the space, okay, give yourself time, give yourself message, you give your marriage that space and time, okay. That's what's coming in so far. Let me see what else. Is that making sense? Let me see what else come in. Yeah. And the other piece is that you got this. Everything's going to be okay. So spirit source or angels want you to know that everything's going to be okay. So it's very, very important that you trust, And if we have any challenges in our business or challenges in our marriage, is to really take a step back. And so sometimes if we're fighting or we're arguing or whatever, we're not agreeing, we're not on the same page, for example, it's important that we take a step back, give yourself space, give your husband the space, okay? Or if you don't give you the space, say you need the space, okay? And this is what I teach my kids, because sometimes we angry, and then especially my son, he has, sometimes patience is not his virtue right now. He's working on it. But sometimes he be upset or mad or angry, and he says some mean things, right? And we're teaching him to take a step back, okay? Don't say things unless you read, from a place of, upset or angry, okay? So he's learning that, and sometimes we forget, so what I'm saying is, like, give yourself space, okay? Just give each other space, but don't come from a space of, okay, that's it, I'm done, kind of thing. That's not I'm picking up. Is give each other space, honor your space, and work through this and the most important thing we need to work through is within ourselves. How what do we make it to mean when XYZ is happening in our marriage or in our relationship, or XYZ, what do we make to mean when XYZ is happening or not happening in our business, okay? Because it comes back to one of these one of these stories, right? I'm not good enough, I'm not deserving, I'm not loved, I'm not being supported, okay? So oh, I'm not safe, or somewhere around those areas. That's what we need to work within. So it's not like, the marriage or the business or the husband is an issue, right? But it's actually coming back to show us what is that we need to work on, what is that we need to come to know the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are is that you are already worthy. Okay, like you can write this as affirmations. I am already worthy. I am already supported. I am already loved. I am already safe. I'm already successful. My business, my relationship is already thriving, and supportive. Okay, so that's what's challenging in to share with you and anyone in the similar space, or whatever, is whether relationships or health or business or money. And again, just coming back to this place of reaffirming that. Okay, and to see that it's not a matter of changing the business up or changing a partner up or whatever that's going to fix the issue. But deep down inside, we are the common denominator. So just seeing it's an opportunity for you to heal. That's what I'm trying. The messages, the overall message is seeing is an opportunity for you to heal and really trust this. You got this. Things gonna be okay. But you really have to move through that and feel all the emotions. All the sadness, all the hurt, all the anger, and just let it process, because we weren't taught this, right? We weren't taught this growing up. If something, especially growing up in an Asian culture, something that you just hold it within us, and we weren't taught that to really let it move through. Let it, the way out is the way out is through. Okay, is that making sense? Okay, so that's what's coming in to share with you, beautiful Sylvia. And is that making sense for you? Let us know. And how we doing, guys? Whew, I feel that's just kind of came through powerfully. Okay. And Sylvia said, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for being here and tuning in and getting that knowing for yourself. Okay. And I'm seeing some deep resonance. So again, tune in your body, tune in your high guidance, that resonance within you. Again, that is spirit source guiding you, supporting you. Okay. And very important not to listen to the naysayers. Okay. And sometimes if friends or families are not supportive of you, don't talk to them. Okay, you don't have to tell them. Okay, find more people who are supportive of you and holding you in the space. Right? Some people you share things with them, but they don't really understand, and they sometimes think negatively of you, or negative other relationship, or negative other business, or your ideas. They don't share those. Now you don't have to share. Okay, so tune into who you are to share with. Okay, all right. Okay, awesome. Again, we'll maybe have time with one or two more. So if you are just tuning in, we're doing 2 business readings. So if you have a business question, type in your business question. If you just want a general reading, type in yes reading. I think I see one, Born to Bloom life coach. Okay, on IG. So how to attract more clients. Okay, so give me a moment here. Just kind of tune in to see what message coming in to share with you, my dear. Okay, for you, my dear, what's coming in the word right away is marketing. Let's see what else is coming up around that. First of all, is that making sense? Okay. What I'm sensing 2 areas. One is that the marketing piece is basically just sharing your work, right? Getting yourself in front of more of the people that need your help and services. Okay, so get in front of your ideal audience. Okay, that's one piece of the marketing. The second piece is that very important that you focus on your messaging to messaging to need to be tangible and clear enough so that your ideal audience understand what is that you help them with, and why the heck they should be paying you for the services, right? Why you than someone else? What makes you stands out? But it's not talking about your processes. It's not about talking about your modalities, but it's more in the terms of tangible results. What would working with you do for them? What can you help them with? Okay, and really tie it together. And I don't know you're doing this already or not. If it is, it's always that next level of tightening, right? Tightening. If we're not getting the results that we want, that there's sometimes just tweaking. It could be just a little bit tweaking that really, oh my God, that makes so much sense, right? And what I'm sensing through is that if you haven't got my ebook, that may help you a little bit to kind of hone into your messaging. Okay, so you can grab that, and you can on IG, you can look at my bio and the link tree. And then grab that free ebook. Okay, so that's what's coming through, my dear. see what, pick a card for you. And I also sense as I'm shuffling the card is that just come back to believe in yourself and to know that you got this. Okay, to know that you got this. And as you are moving through some, um, what's the word? Like as you're moving through this, I guess the word is not. I'm trying to put the coming through the words, but as you're moving through this, okay, it's important that you come back to the deep knowing, to really trust and believe in yourself. And if there's any doubts, any fears, any worries about how the business is going to be and where the client's coming from, that kind of thing, just really coming back to this place and coming back from a place of, how can I be of service? How can I be of service? Okay. When you do your enrollment calls or when you do your live streams or your content, coming back from this place of how can I be of service? Okay. And from that place, literally people can feel the genuineness. They can feel that love and compassion that you have for them, and and you love and you care for them, that, if it's a right fit, they want to work with you. They want to work with you. Okay. So really coming back to that place and again choosing, maybe say, I am already successful, my business, or I already have amazing clients that I love to work with, that lights me up. I don't know where they come from, but they just find me, as if the universe is supporting me. Whatever you need to say to really, and not to say, but really work in the inner work and bring you back to that alignment. So it's important that when we're moving through this place of doubts and when we have some maybe a month or 2 or 3 of dry patches, sometimes it really dampen our confidence. So it's really, really important that, again, you to know this, and the spirit God source is working with you, but the need for us to see that it's working out for us, because if we don't see it's working out for us, doesn't matter what it is, we will, unfortunately, we'll create that in our reality. So this is where we need to shift the perspective, right? Seeing you already have those clients, that you want to work with, seeing you already have the income, coming in for you, okay, and really coming back to trusting that. And sometimes, just like in anything, right, there's ebbs and flow. In business, there's the ups and downs, there's ebb and flow, just like in the what you call the seasons of the seasons, the weather season, right now, at least where we're approaching fall and the weather's cooling down, and the leaves are turning. So sometimes there could be an ebb and flow. So really trust that, okay? And it's like nothing wrong with you, in a sense. It's just a matter of just keep coming back, and sometimes it is the guidance of tweaking the message and get us in front of the right audience. That could be, the life changing for our business. Okay. All right. So the card for you, I sense, actually not sense, is coming through, is new partner. As I'm tuning into this, I don't know if you're working with a coach or not right now, a mentor right now to help with your business, my dear. But this is something I feel as I'm tuning in. It's not so much a romantic partner, but I'm feeling this is more of like a mentor, a coach partner. Okay. So if you haven't, you don't have one, it's important that you do work with one who understands what's like to be a coach, or what's like to be a healer, and especially life coaching, right? To help us with our messaging, to help us with our offer, to help us get in front of the right audience, right? That need our help and support and our services, so that we can make that impact and that income, and really, make money doing what we love. That's what we came here to do. And I feel that you have a bigger purpose here. It's not so much, most of my clients is that, we're doing this because there's a part of us that know this is a high purpose. This is our soul calling. So I sense that resonance with you. So it's important that we have the right support. And it's not just one coach, one business coach. Oh my gosh, I've been in business for 7 years, and every year I have, from the beginning, from the get-go, I know I couldn't do this by myself, and I need help and support, right? Because I believe in my vision. I believe in what I'm here to do. And it's like, I need to find the people that can help me get there, right? And I thought just in the beginning, I just thought just one person, I'm done with this coach and that's it, kind of thing, business coach, that's it. But it's like as I got more mature, it's almost like, you need more support, because there's so many different things. Every coach specializes in different things, right? And And ever since then, like I literally have one minimum of 1 to even 3 or 4 business coaches at one time, and not including healers, not including colleagues, not including mindset coaches. Okay, so knowing that the bigger the transformation is, the bigger the work that you are to do, the more support that we need. Okay. You can start out with grab my ebook, the purpose of profits coaching.com/ebook, and you can find in my bio, or send me a DM, and maybe we can have a chat and see how I can support you. Just really, help us with these areas. It's a lot in business, right? It's not just, it's many different areas, and sometimes it's just like when we can get a chance to talk some more, the information will kind of tune in. And this is why, it's not just about picking your messaging or offers, those kind of things. Sometimes it's, tuning in to what is that you want to create, and how can we help you? How can we help you? How can we help you attract those clients that you meant to serve? I think that's the key. All right. Oh, all right. So how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? And is that useful for you? Is that helpful for you? You can share in the comment, okay? And Jennifer said totally resonate, and Sylvia said yes, that's important. Way helpful. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. All right. So maybe let's see where we at. Let's see here. Okay, so right, so my eyes caught Taylor's message. Okay, what do I need to do today? Okay, what I need to do today? Okay. Taylor, first thing, I sense that you already know this, but sometimes we don't allow ourselves to trust that. So take some deep breath, connect to the heart space. I feel like not fully connect to the heart space, so sometimes it's really hard to get that for yourself. So again, take some deep breath to allow yourself to drop into the heart space. Anyone, do you feel like you're not feeling that clear, having that clarity for yourself? Take some deep breath. Again, the energy, the holding the space for you guys to do that. There we go. Very good. So let me tune in to see what Taylor need to focus today, or what she need to know today. Okay, so first thing coming through, Taylor, is that I'm getting is that for you it's important to trust. Okay, very important to trust. You may have come a little bit later, but if you miss that, it's like really that's the foundation. Because if we don't trust, believe in ourselves, believe in the universe will take our back, believe our business will be successful, everything we do will work out, kind of thing, for our highest and best good. Not sometimes the way we expect and want in the timeline, but to know that, then that's the foundation, and everything else can build upon that. Because it's hard to do anything in the business with marketing, whether it's showing up live or creating content or doing sales enrollment call, when we don't really know that the foundation is not built strongly. Okay, again, it's coming back to that. Okay, and the other piece is, for you, it's important to know that just take it easy, one step at a time. I feel that I'm getting this visual that you want to go fast and far and big, okay, very quickly, and I feel that there's nothing wrong with that, but also give yourself a break, and to know that some things do need some stepping stones to get there. Okay, so sometimes we want to get there so quick, so fast, that we are literally getting our own way, and beating ourselves up. Okay, so that's what's coming in to share with you. I don't know if that is making sense at all. So, but I sense it's like really coming back, connecting back within your heart, and really tune in. What would I love to do today? What would I love to do today? And it may feel more towards like not so much the strategies, but it seems it's more of like connecting with yourself, okay, and doing what is that light you up, okay. And it may be just for the hour, it could be for the day or whatever, and then you can come back and work on the strategies. Does it make sense? So that's what's coming in to share with you, and just switching cards to this unicorn cards and just see what comes in. Actually, this bottom one resonate with me for you. Okay, and look at that, how I mean, literally the decks of 44 cards. Okay, I'm surfing that, and here the card for you is nature. Okay, and when this happens, when I get cards of nature, and it just really just need to connect back within, fuel ourselves up, just being outdoors, taking care of ourselves. Okay, so I sometimes we don't like to hear it, okay, because we feel, oh, I should be doing other things, right? But we can't do other things until we do this, okay? until we can really connect back within. Is that making sense? Okay, so all right. So Taylor says, yes, that makes sense, and yes, 100%. I want to move fast and make a big leap. Yes, it's nothing wrong with that, right? Like I mentioned, but it's also give yourself this time, because if we keep doing that speed, and we will get burnt out before we get there. Okay, so that balance, and Taylor said, ouch, that car is gorgeous. Ooh, that's not ouch, but ooh, I apologize. Ooh, that car is gorgeous. So I'm so, where did I put it? Right here. Yeah, so beautiful that you resonate with that, my dear. So beautiful. Just take that in, take some deep breath, and just go outside, Eve, wherever you may be. I don't know where you are in the country, or the world, but even it's cold, just bundle up, right? Just be outside in nature, and just look at the trees, look at the plants, okay, and the sun and the clouds or whatever. It just really connect within you. It's like in that moment, that what, everything's going to be okay. Yeah, everything's going to be okay. And then from this place, you can start to have more clarity. And then you can approach whatever strategy, whatever you're working on, so much easier and quicker. And sometimes stuff will just drop in, right? We've been working and going forward, and there's nothing coming through. That's the time to take a break, okay? So you're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. And since you tap into the heart space, and beautiful that you're receiving that, and you're welcome. And Taylor said, thank you so much, and heading outdoor now. Awesome. I love that you're taking actions. Okay, not just after the live stream. I'm doing that now. Awesome, guys. So how we been? And again, I appreciate each and every one of you spending time here with me. And I know you can use this time for other things, but I trust it's been really valuable for you to come here and to really connect back within you, and to get the message for yourself, whether I'm doing the reading for you or not, and really get that knowing and that resonance, and just come connecting back within us. And again, if you don't get anything, it's really important that you trust the process. It's really important to trust the process, and to really believe in yourself, and to believe in the universe that is taking care of you, even though right now it doesn't seem like it. There is the known that you're going to be okay. Know that things will work out for you, for your highest and best good. Okay, so again, thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you guys are coaches and healers, and you're watching this other places besides my six-figure Facebook, six-figure coach and healer Facebook group, then you can join us in there too. We do more things in there. So and again, thank you for allowing me to be here with you and spend time with us here, and take care, and until next time, love to you. Bye-bye.